Hey guys, Hassan, I'm back at it once again with a brand new video for you, and welcome to round 6 of the Hamilton Challenge, and it's the one you've all been waiting for. It's Monaco. I've been dreading this one since the season began. I just kept thinking, like, 3 of my least favourite circuits are in the first 6 rounds, like China, Monaco, and what's the other one I'm thinking of? Spain. I hate those 3 tracks. So there's me thinking, if I can get past Monaco, and we're in the clear, because I like the tracks that come afterwards. Canada, Austria. I know I'm going to be good around Austria. It's one of my stronger tracks. Silverstone I'm pretty good around. So things will get better for me as time goes on here. So I just got to ride out this storm. Like, I'm not expecting to win this one at all. Honestly, I was surprised I even won in Spain, and I think that was largely down to Rosberg getting caught up behind the Red Bulls, which made my job a little bit easier. So, in case you're wondering, here's the setup for Monaco. So I've got to say thanks to a couple of guys on the setup. I've got to give shout-outs to Danny Brennan and Mr. Danger Days F1 for sending me setups on Twitter, and Tom97HD as well, but you may know him from our Around the Corner days. So yeah, 11 wings, 47.53 high standard on the brakes, 7.11 balance, 11.1, 11.11, sorry, 11.1, 11.1 I should say. The reason people have asked me, like, why is there a 1 on the rear spring stiffness? Apparently the reason is because it gives you more traction, which is apparently more imperative around Monaco. I don't know, I don't do these things seriously. And obviously the alignment is the usual it is. And for this race, I am going to start on the prime tyre. And the reason why I am starting on the prime tyre is because I'm going to get caught up in traffic early on. I don't think it's really going to matter too much what tyre I'm on. Hopefully by the time I get into the second half of the race, the track is clearer, and by that point I'll be on the faster tyre. That's the logic behind this. Whether it will actually work or not, I don't know, but my way of thinking is, I'm going to be passing people, my lap times are not going to be optimal, so who cares what tyre I'm on? I might as well put myself on the slower tyre and wait for things to settle down. And also being able to pass people in the pits by going longer, so once I get into clear air, people start boxing for super soft tyres, hopefully I can start leapfrogging some dudes later on in the race. So, that's the plan. Hopefully it'll work. Keyword is hopefully. The real answer is probably not. But let's see what happens anyway. So, from the back, as usual, and obviously passing around here is going to be a nightmare. I'm going to set the over-under to two front wing brakes. My advice is take the over, because that's inevitable around it. It's a 20-lap race. It's the longest race you will see me take part in this challenge, because of, you know, not just because of the fact, obviously, it's a really short track, so you get 20 laps. Remember, because F1 races are always scaled on distance rather than time taken, and it's also got the second slowest average speed of any track on the calendar. Only Singapore is a slower racetrack. Right, let's do this. Round 6 of the Hamilton Challenge is underway. Right, how are we going to... I feel like Arthur survived Monaco when he does his survival videos now. I have to really tiptoe around there, and God. Oh! Bit of a squeeze on the wall there. Oh my God, it's contact! Oh! My gosh. Gotta squeeze my way through here. Look, contact is going to be inevitable here, people, okay? So don't even try and get on me at this one in the comments. Gotta try and sliver my way through under braking there. I'm to 15th place on Grosjean. Gotta do a Sutil into the hairpin. Oh, wheels on Grosjean's side pod. Got blocked out there a little bit by Rogro, and I braked way too late for that corner. Sutil's back ahead. Gotta try and pass him down here. I had the line, Sutil. Okay, warning for a collision. That's pretty fair. I was setting 118s in practice, so my pace felt pretty good. This is the first time I've even done a race distance around Monaco in this game yet. I've not been playing F1 2014 that much, and I actually banged off the wall there, and so it was now all over the back of me. Stay tight to the inside, he's not going to get through. This is Monaco. It's easy as hell to be defensive. The only downside is that Grosjean's now gotten away. We'll reel him in quite quickly once again we're kind of in open air now, so as I bang off the wall at Casino Square, come on. Into Mirabeau, don't waggle your wheel, otherwise people will think you're cheating. And Grand Hotel hairpin. Slowest corner on the calendar. 25 miles an hour. Every tyre is warm. Every tyre is begging for mercy right now. Into the Nouvelle chicane. And to back. I remember my first ever AOR quality comparison video was this very track, so I know all the corners. In a swimming pool, and now Razkaz, of course. That was the King Albert corner, and obviously off this over the start finish line to start lap number 3. We now have DRS. We're 1.6 seconds behind Rogro now. Gosh, you're looking a little bit wobbly there through the Casino Square. Must be that Lotus. Into the hairpin. The drive coming out. Grosjean's got the corner. Grosjean's backed it off. That was a nice move. Up to 14th. Next up, Daniil Kvyat. I wonder what the fastest lap of the race is so far. I haven't seen that yet. Either that, I've not been paying attention. Probably the latter. Whoa. Bounced the wheel off the wall there. Oh, that's my bad, guys. My bad. That was just late braking on my part. This didn't work. And also, I hate how these cars handle in this year's game. The friggin' Mario Kart sliding going on there.
The guys have run the numbers. Grosjean will be pitting within the next 3 laps.
We're 2.3 behind Kvyat over the line. I know we're closer now. The good news is Alonso's the one up front, so it's not Rosberg, who I think qualified in 4th. So a little bit less work to do from that front, and that was the fastest first sector of the Grand Prix. So our pace is competitive, even though we're on the prime tyre. I mean, they've got the nice little draft going on here against Kvyat. Do I dare go for a move here? Oh, yeah. You have to now. Whoa! That was my bad. Didn't really have anywhere else to go on that one. That was like Perez and Raikkonen a couple of years ago. Ah! There's the front wing brake I was talking about. So those who placed your bets and said 1, you're in good shape. Okay. I've got 2 flashbacks here. I'm going to use one of them. Don't worry, I will not do this again. Because we've got DRS now, which is nice. This is going to be a bastard in the pits, though. That was not a cut. For God's sake. Oh, Jesus.
Your front wing's taken quite a knock. Let us know if
Don't care about my wing. Past Kvyat into Mirabeau. That was nice. And funnily enough, the car still feels fine even without the front wing. Or the damage, I should say, on the front wing. Next up, John-Eric Verne. Still pains me he's not on the grid next year. Dude is legit. They're telling me to pit in. It's not happening. Car still feels good, to be honest. 19-3 from Alonso. Where did that come from?
Showing that the car ahead is likely to be running in fuel conservation mode. His times will be slightly slower than normal.
That's a bit embarrassing now I know that Verne's car is going at fuel level 1 at the moment. The car is a little bit more understeery, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Ow. Through the tunnel again. Do I pit now and change to a two-stopper? Because the wing is actually affecting me more than I thought it was now. I might as well ride this out now, wait for the pit window to start kicking in. God, I did another oopsie on that corner. I've got to get that King Albert corner right, man. I keep grazing off that wall. Oh, Jesus. Well, I've got one more. Fuck, I got two more flashbacks, actually. I don't know why flashbacks regenerate. If it's 2, make it 2. Do not understand that. That was a 122.5. That's a terrible friggin' lap. Ah. Come on, Dre. These guys are getting faster and I'm getting slower. God, stop hitting the wall! Ah! Jesus. If I pit now, where do I end up? At the back. Well, I'm losing time to Verne. I might as well change over. Yeah, I think this is me essentially throwing in the towel. I might as well box now, get some clean air going, switch to a two-stopper and see how good my pace is on a fresh load, because like I'm going to come in again, probably lap 14, 15. Because right now, if I stay where I'm at, I'm not going to gain anything through the pits. I might as well do this now and see what I can get.
You have no more scheduled pit stops.
Right, let's put the hammer down and see what we can do. 2 option stints till the end.
Our predictions see Ericsson pitting within the next couple of laps.
My only hope now is a safety car. It is Monaco. If it's gonna happen somewhere, you know? Chilton. So Chilton's up next.
Our data's showing
It's on fuel mix 1, which is even easier for me then. This is embarrassing. I'm not proud of this, guys, alright? I'm terrible around Monaco. I had to brake there because I didn't see Chilton's car until they came out of the apex. What the hell was... Why is Chilton going so damn slow? How did I not get DRS?
The guy behind has had a set of prime tyres fitted to the car, going for a longer stint by the looks of it.
There's Grosjean again. Get out of the way, Grosjean. Right, up into 16th place, and there's Vern again. Not that it really matters, because I'm going to have to stop again at some point.
The car ahead is running on the prime tyre. We have an advantage here.
But this is so much better now, obviously. Oh, Jesus!
You've taken some slight damage to the front wing.
Whatever, let's go.
Okay to stay out.
So if you had 4 down in the betting slips for most front wing brakes, you're in good shape here. More guys coming out of the pits now. (19.2), fastest lap of the race.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race. That's Vern. Go for the overtake.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, Jesus.
Your front wing is damaged. We'll repair it when you pit.
This front wing is embarrassing, man.
Pico's the fastest man on the track right now.
Okay. This much I know. If I can make it to lap 12, I know a pair of options can take me to the end. So I might as well change one more time, put another set of options on, and just go to the end. Praying I can stay clean. This is a horror show for me, to be honest, and yeah, you know, I'm not proud of this one.
Keep pushing.
Looks like I can get a nice move on Vern there into the hairpin. That's nice.
We think the car behind.
I just got to concentrate, because, you know what? Even with the damage, the car doesn't handle too bad at this stage. And obviously, talking while playing is obviously a little bit more challenging. Because of my microphone's sensitivity, I've also... Oh! And the whole thing's now come off.
Box, box, box.
Okay, now I've got to pit. Because now I really can't drive properly.
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
Jesus. Oh, man. Right. I might as well put a pair of primes on, go to the end. Made that my second stop. I don't really want to try 9 laps on the options. They're going to come out in 21st place, most likely. Surprise!
Exit. Watch out as you rejoin the track.
I think that's okay. For a second there, I thought that was Alonso actually putting a lap on me. That would have been really embarrassing. Didn't quite turn in properly for that one, but still got the move done. Look at me, guys. I'm passing Jules Bianchi in a fancy manner. Like, jeez, look at me. The least I can do now is at least try and make it entertaining. Bit of a nudge on Bianchi there, maybe into the last corner. There we go. Falls of Jules, falls of Jules. Okay. There's my teammate there in the leading pack, and they're coming through towards Raskaz now, so they're about a minute ahead of me. That was terrible through Casino Square there. Ugh. Come on, Dre. Like, Maldonado's 10 seconds away. Let's see if we can at least salvage some pride and beat Pastor, the internet's favourite whipping boy. See, if I stay quiet for longer portions of this video, you kind of can probably guess I'm concentrating quite hard here. Or at least trying to. So I'm just thinking, I'm just trying to think happy thoughts because I know Canada's next, and that's probably my best track. I love Canada, mainly because it's easy as dirt. Also, I've got to say another apology for being quite delayed with YouTube uploads recently. You know, I'm juggling a lot of things at the moment. It's you know, my obviously my website, my podcasting duties and whatnot, and obviously now, you know, obviously as well. I realise my uni semester only just finished on Monday, so now I'm just kind of like. Kind of just like trying to take it easy and, you know, rest up and recuperate, recharge the batteries, and, you know, go at it to attack again, because it's my last semester ever in uni. Whoa, last semester ever at university coming up. So yeah, my final year of my degree. So it's a little bit tricky trying to juggle everything, and, you know, I feel a little bit bad because, you know, I love making videos, I love being able to entertain you guys, and it's just a little bit of a struggle at the moment. Because, you know, you feel like you want to make a video, but then you go like, oh, I've got to get this coursework done. Oh, and, you know, being a student as well, you've got like every fibre in your being telling you to, like, you know, don't do it. And it's like, put it off. Like, it's easy. You can do it in your own time. And it's like, well, like, it's in a university student's blood not to do work. We procrastinate over everything. It's like, oh, you got to wait this one out. You got to wait this out. You got to leave it till the last week to do everything, because that's what every student does. Fact. You ever want to see a uni student push to their maximum? Give them an assignment that's due in the next day. Watch them squirm.
We need to keep up the pace. The gap to the car behind is 4 seconds.
But, you know, it's one of those things. Hopefully, I think I've got 3 weeks off now, so hopefully I can get back in the swing of things and start uploading videos frequently again. I feel like I'm ex-Matty Gigo right now, because, you know, Matty's one of the funniest guys in the community, and he's a great video maker, a good friend, and generally speaking, a top bloke, and he struggled as well, but his was more to do with, you know, slow internet, and that's another reason why you never really want to get into video making if you've got terrible internet speeds, because I know the feeling where that's concerned as well. And, you know, he's a guy that would have had like 20,000 by now if he was uploading frequently, because he's that good, quite frankly, in my opinion. So, you know, man, there's me limping away at 5,600. Like, it's terrible. I'm joking. I love all you guys, and, you know, this game is pretty much dead, speaking on YouTube. You know, a lot of people have been commenting recently, talking about how dead F1 2014 is this year, and, you know, the game's life cycle is already pretty much exhausted. I can kind of see where they're getting at, and that's always been a thing with the Formula 1 games, to be honest with you. Like, by the time you get to January, it's like, well, what's new here? The F1 game series has never really had a massive replay value, so I can't say I'm surprised at these comments. And, you know, the game itself is a limited game when it comes to getting potential footage. Like, there's only so much you can do. You know, it's like many sports games, but at least like Team Armada compared it to FIFA, and I think that's a bit of an unfair comparison, because FIFA games are better. The FIFA franchise is a better, stronger franchise, and to me, like, that game's got more. The game's got more potential, because Ultimate Team is such a flexible, easy to make video series out of, because there's so many different things you can do: player reviews, team reviews, Air Jape's Path to Power, which is one of my favourite series, for example, just a running storyline, or, you know, or things like that, for all intents and purposes, where it's just really easy to do things like that. And, you know, in Formula 1 you've got career mode, which is completely bare bones this year, like, and that element of the F1 games is showing less and less creativity as time has gone by, rather than more. And you've got, you know, the new cars and whatnot, which gets old very quickly and has largely been panned. The handling model is, you know, obviously been criticised because of the differences between pad play and wheel play, and the fact pad users get extra traction no matter what settings you set, which is disappointing, to say the least. The game should not be harming wheel users, period, and that's a stupid thing to do. If you're not going to do that, you might as well just not have wheel support in the game and say it's a pad game only, and just say it's full arcade. Don't go out of your way to make it a wheel game and then compromise you for using said wheel. That's bullshit. But, you know, I've spoken about that before, and my feelings on that, and whatnot. Online is online. The netcode is terrible if you're playing somebody outside of your own continent. Again, Ben will tell you all about that. Being an Australian, it's why he can't take part in leagues anymore unless it's an Australian league, because, you know, that's the way the game is, unfortunately. You know, you can only, you know, the netcode has actually gotten worse compared to previous F1 games, where 2010 there was no such thing really as a lag bubble, and, you know, the servers were good, and I never had a problem. I remember it to this day. F1 2010, I never had online connectivity problems ever. They were really good. But, you know, this is why I started playing Grid 2 years ago, because I knew this was going to happen. Once you start making games a yearly franchise, the differences between games year to year isn't that great. You know, PES was a rare example that broke the mold this year, because it was starting fresh on the next generation console, and it seemed to go down well. From what I've been told, PES is excellent this year. I don't think you guys really care if I use a flashback at this point. I think we know I've lost this round. But hopefully you guys appreciate my words more than my gameplay this time around, I guess. In case you haven't heard as well, there's a new podcast episode out as well. Episode 7, My Ex-Girlfriend is a Trained Assassin. We talk a lot about Honda's development. We talk a lot about Mauritius's last-minute bailout clause. You know, them trying to rescue themselves when it comes to Formula 1. We talk about Kurt Busch in NASCAR as well, and the story about how the domestic violence case between him and his husband Patricia Driscoll, I think her name is, otherwise known as the Pocket Commando. It's a crazy story. I highly recommend you listen to it. And we're taking a lot of your questions as well, so a lot of fan interaction as well. I mean, I'm loving the podcast right now, and I hope you guys are as well. The link to it on iTunes is in the description. If you're not an iTunes user, you can go on my website and just click on the podcast section. You can check that out there. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I love doing the podcasts with me and co-host Ryan King, great friend of the show. I'm sure you know him if you've been watching my channel for a long time. So yeah, check that out if you get a chance. The funny thing is, now I've actually been talking consistently and concentrating on the game, I've actually played a lot better this stint. Funny how that one works out.
You're within 1 second of the car ahead. Get ready
Ooh.
to use DRS to overtake.
And nudge Pastor there because I thought I'd try and Pastor.
We can't let this guy hold us up much longer. Passing.
Okay, final lap. This has been quite an embarrassing display on my part, but hopefully you guys maybe got a laugh out of it, I suppose. I'm honest when it comes to these things. Anyone who's subscribed to me knows I don't proclaim to be this amazing player, so... Whoa, Mirabeau pass! Bit wide on the exit, but yes, nice. But, Alonso's already finished, so Alonso won his first race of the challenge. I'm pretty sure Rosberg's won then, so the series is going to be tied 3-3. And Ricciardo set the fastest lap of the race on the final lap, which I think is just gnarly. Like, that right there highlights one of the problems with this game. You should not be setting the fastest lap of the race on the final lap, given the amount of tyre wear that the game has. I know fuel's a factor, but that's just ridiculous. If I was clean the whole way through, didn't have any front wing brakes and played to the strategy, I might have been able to get in the top 8. But I think even then it was going to be a matter of just trying to salvage some reputation, really, and just, you know, have even a half-decent result. But yeah, 16th. Not great at all. That was dreadful. That went about as bad as I thought it was going to go. Sittle actually got a 10-second penalty in the end for that incident we had. How about that? So, what kind of laps? I don't even care what the total lap times those guys were doing, but yeah, just didn't really work out in the end. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Probably not, but I tried to make the best of it, and you know, again, maybe it was entertaining in the sense of seeing me play badly, but next time out, we'll be going to Canada at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve for round 7, game tied at 3. I wonder what's going to happen then. If the episode gets 50 likes, I'll upload episode 7 on Thursday. So, until then, I've been Harrison101, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Sayonara.